Big changes are coming to air travel in 2025, and if you don't stay ahead of them, you might be in for a stressful surprise at the airport. That's right, new airline policies are about to shake up the way you pack, what you bring, and even how you get through security. So before your next trip, you need to know what's coming and how to prepare. From new carry-on restrictions to upgraded security procedures and even changes to how airlines handle your luggage, this is a major shift for travelers everywhere. But don't worry, I'm breaking it all down for you, so you'll be ready. Wait until you hear number 5 because that one may catch you off guard and cost you a lot of extra money at the airport. Stick around until the end because I'll also be sharing some expert travel hacks that will help you navigate these updates with ease. And of course, if you love staying up to date on travel news and tips, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Let's start with the first big change: updated carry-on size restrictions. For years, every airline had slightly different rules about carry-on dimensions, making it a guessing game for travelers. But now, airlines are standardizing the size limit to 22 by 14 by 9 inches, or 56 by 36 by 23 centimeters. While this makes it easier to choose a bag that works across multiple airlines, there's a catch. Most existing carry-on bags on the market are slightly too big. That's right, the bag you've been using for years may no longer qualify as a carry-on in 2025. And this time, airlines aren't playing around. They're rolling out strict size checkers at gates and check-in counters. So if your bag doesn't fit, it won't fly. That means you'll either have to check it, often with a hefty fee, or invest in a new compliant carry-on bag before your next trip. Most travelers will have to purchase a new bag that fit these dimensions. I am including a link in the description to a large selection of bags that will fit this new requirement. Speaking of packing, let's talk about liquids. If you're tired of squeezing your toiletries into tiny travel-sized bottles, I've got some good news. Thanks to new scanning technology, some airports are starting to relax liquid restrictions. In certain locations, you'll soon be able to carry full-sized liquids through security without having to remove them from your bag. Sounds great, right? Well, don't celebrate just yet. These changes are rolling out gradually and aren't universal. That means while your departure airport might allow full-sized liquids, your connecting airport could still enforce the old 311 rule. If you don't plan ahead, you could end up having to toss your expensive skincare products or toiletries at security. My advice? Until these rules are fully standardized, stick to travel-sized containers when flying internationally. If you are in need of a bag that fits today's requirements and allows for growth under new rules, look no further than the Bento B4 bag by Nomad Lane. I will link to this in the description so you can have a look at this multi-use bag. Now let's talk about electronics because airlines are tightening restrictions on devices with lithium batteries. Power banks in particular are facing new watt-hour limits. If your power bank is under 100 watt-hours, you're fine. Between 100 and 160 watt-hours, you'll need airline approval. Anything over 160 watt-hours, it's completely banned. And don't think you can sneak a larger battery through. New scanners can detect battery sizes instantly. If your power bank exceeds the limit, security will confiscate it on the spot. But it's not just power banks. Laptops, tablets, cameras, and other battery-powered devices are also under stricter scrutiny. Airlines are even capping the number of electronic devices passengers can carry, usually between 15 and 20 per person. That may sound like plenty, but once you count your phone, laptop, tablet, earbuds, charger, and extra batteries, you could hit the limit faster than you think. I will post a link to a large selection of power banks that will fit this new guideline. Next up, smart luggage. If you own a bag with built-in charging or tracking capabilities, be careful. Airlines are cracking down on smart bags with non-removable batteries. If your bag's battery isn't detachable, it won't be allowed on board, either as a carry-on or checked luggage. Some airlines even require that the battery be removed and carried separately in your personal item. Before investing in a smart suitcase, check the rules for the airlines you fly most frequently. And now, here's a change that's catching travelers off guard. Airlines are enforcing weight limits for carry-ons more than ever. In the past, U.S. airlines focused mostly on size, but now they're implementing strict weight limits, typically between 8 and 10 kilograms or 17 to 22 pounds. And get this, your personal item counts toward that total weight too. That means your laptop bag, backpack, or purse are all included in the overall carry-on weight limit. To avoid paying unexpected fees, invest in a portable luggage scale so you can weigh your bags before leaving home. And if you're worried about exceeding the limit, use a classic trick. Wear your heaviest clothing on the plane instead of packing it in your bag. We use a portable luggage scale and take it with us to weigh our bags for the return flight. Many times we have had to balance things out by moving items between bags to make sure we are under the weight limit. I'll post a link to the scale we use. No telling how many times it has paid for itself. These new rules will affect travelers differently depending on their needs. For business travelers, the changes to electronics and battery limits are critical. If you rely on multiple devices for work, you'll need to ensure they comply with airline regulations. Families traveling with kids will also need to be strategic, especially when it comes to packing efficiently within the new size and weight limits. And for adventure travelers carrying bulky gear, understanding these restrictions is crucial to avoid unexpected baggage fees. Now let's talk about something that isn't being discussed enough: the environmental impact of these changes. With so many people needing to buy new luggage, what happens to all the old, non-compliant bags? Instead of throwing them away, consider donating them to shelters or charities that help families in need. Many organizations accept gently used suitcases and duffel bags for people transitioning out of homelessness. And when shopping for a new carry-on, look for durable, eco-friendly options made from recycled materials. Investing in quality luggage that lasts for years is not only good for the planet, but also saves you money in the long run. Now, before we wrap up, let me share a few quick travel hacks that will help you adjust to these new rules. First, pack multi-purpose clothing, items that can be layered or serve different functions. Second, use compression bags to save space, but be mindful of weight limits. Third, label all your chargers and power banks with their watt-hour capacity to avoid confusion at security. And finally, stay informed. Airline policies change all the time, so check your airline's website before each trip, and subscribe to our channel so you can keep up to date on all of the latest changes before you are caught off guard. These travel changes may seem overwhelming now, but in the long run, they're paving the way for a more efficient flying experience. Standardized carry-on sizes mean fewer surprises at the gate, and advancements in security technology could eventually eliminate many of today's packing restrictions. While there's an adjustment period, the future of travel could be much smoother because of these updates. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think these changes will make air travel better or just more complicated? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on important travel updates. And before you go, be sure to check out the links in the description and the YouTube shopping area below this video. Any purchase you make helps support the channel so we can continue bringing you valuable travel insights. Thanks for watching, and as always, safe travels and happy packing.